Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over exactly what's underneath the bonnet and explain to you what fluids you need and what I use for my vehicle. This is mainly for newer drivers or people who are learning to drive. So let's get straight into it. So firstly, this one is the brake fluid, and you can tell this is the brake fluid with the symbol right there. And to find out how much you need, there should be a maximum sign, and there also is a line which shows you not to go above, keep it below the maximum line. So the one that I use for my car is the .4, which I will put up on the screen now. I don't actually have it with me because I've already put it into the system. So with the brake fluid, it is responsible for moving various components of the vehicle's braking system. And in your manual, it should state exactly which brake fluid you should be using for your car. So the one beside the brake fluid is the antifreeze coolant. So the one that I use is this one from Halfords. And just remember, when you look into your manual, there's various different ones. So the one with my car is the one which is OAT. So the OAT is the organic acid type. Its primary function is to absorb the heat generated by a running engine and prevents the car from overheating. To find out the maximum coolant antifreeze that you need to put into this, there should be a line right there which is a maximum. I tend to keep it underneath. So beneath the coolant antifreeze, it is the power steering fluid, which helps to create the pressure that pushes on either side of the car's pistons, allowing you to turn the car easily. So the steering wheel should feel relatively easy to turn. Just make sure this is topped up. So with the power steering fluid, there is a maximum and minimum right here. Make sure it's just in between, which is where I tend to keep it. Just don't go over the maximum and then you should be completely fine. So the power steering fluid that I use for my car is the Dextran 4. I'll put up a picture of exactly where it says in my manual book which one to use. It's relatively easy to find. You can find it in most stores and eBay, Amazon, if you can't find it in your local store. So beneath the power steering fluid is the windscreen wiper fluid. The one that I use is the all-season screen wash. There's many different types, and you can check in your owner's manual, or you could just go to any store to buy any. It's not really a big deal on which one you use. So here it is up close. Mine is just below there. I tend to top mine up around about here, but don't overflow it. Last thing you want is leaks, of course. So beside the windscreen wiper fluid, it is where you put your engine oil. So the engine oil is mainly for the lubrication of moving parts. The engine oil that I use is this one. I'll put up on the screen in my manual what it states for me to use. This is the one that I've been getting. This is roughly £20 and it's 5 litres. Just remember to check your owner's manual, find out exactly which one you need for your engine. Just make sure with the engine oil that you use the correct one, or else the use of the wrong one will damage the engine. So to check the minimum and maximum for the engine oil, just take the dipstick out, just wipe it down, insert it back in, take it out again, and then find out exactly where yours is. So mine is just above the minimum line, so I just need to top mine up, or I could just change it all. I will be showing you exactly how to change out the engine oil, show you the easiest method possible, the one that I use. And so the engine oil tends to be a colourless liquid, and then over time it becomes darker and darker. So mine at the moment is in between, so it's a choice I have between changing or not, but I will end up changing it just for the video's sake. So that's the left side of the car, which is where all the fluids, liquids go. The main things which you need to make sure are topped up. And then on the right hand side are things such as your battery. There's a fuse box there and your air filter here, but that's for a different video. That's not as important. whereas these things here are what you need to focus on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and leave any comments down below if you would like to see any future videos and any questions you may have.